What's up, everyone, and welcome back. It's time to talk to Gregor here and see where we need to go.
Make haste, then. We
I
must leave
did get
anon.
Sarosh back, and yeah, I am giving myself riff to I am giving myself riff points to get him back, but
Good.
oh well, it'll
Then
be
let us
alright.
be on our way.
The twinkling stars are captivating to behold.
That's just what I was thinking. We've got goblins! Avoid flame at any cost of them. Down the hill.
Feel a burning excitement for battle. Come on,
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
I was wondering if I was gonna get vocation rank up since I'm using a skill member vocation.
I shan't allow any further harm.
Chest.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true. Well, I'm sure there's... Thank you kindly. I did not mean to trouble you.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermont. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Best hope you're not one of them. Regardless, you would do well not to invite my mistrust on our journey.
Well, I'm pretty sure I have the rightful claim to be the Arisen. Otherwise, I wouldn't be playing this character now, would I?
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I would make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come.
What is true peace and what holds off
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
Size. I'm nodding off where I
or not, I shall gladly smash every last one.
What the hell?
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
The monster's left us a parting gift.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Now where you go?
Now the blaze, it's too late.
It is no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect bleeding treasure nowadays.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! Might await us on the road ahead.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
Might there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
What foul magics have wrought this reckless a well-aimed strike, right where it hurts.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward and you're like to stumble ere long.
What's this? We're trapped! Aye! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
Cyclops! Pray, be on your guard.
This torrent seems well suited to our purposes, if you ask me. This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well.
You know about this.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
it's supposed to do, but I know about it. Oh, I guess it took care of the Cyclops for me. Either that or he's just down.
That's it! Down upon strike! I shall lead the charge!
Well, it took care of the Cyclops for the
Time
most
made,
part.
Captain. To inform the people of Vernworth. Shall we walk?
You have my gratitude, sir. It would seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this, as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision. Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
Luck.
Oh, great. Sounds like we're under attack.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
I shan't allow any further harm to come near. I sustain your
That was fast.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us? All right? Into the ox cart, then.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
I wouldn't mind a chance to doze off as the hills roll by.
Following morning.
I was informed of your coming would be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. It would seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty.
That was a turn.
If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, and in Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Hey, 6,000 gold for that.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went?
I don't know about an urchin, but...
Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
Alright, now let's see if we can find some place to buy some gear.
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
There are few things as exciting as receiving new equipment.
Let us use it well, that it might prove a worthy investment.
A good day to you.
Did he just take off running because I pulled out my weapon?
Welcome to Bjorn's Art, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early deaths.
The ring that brims with mystic light grants the wearer more companionable air when offered as a gift. It deepens the bond between giver and receiver. Ring bearing mysterious power that invigorates the spirit, slightly boosts discipline gained from defeating foes. I'm not worried about that. Moderate increases the maximum amount of weight the wearer can carry. Not worried about that either. Slightly boosts maximum health, stamina, and the amount carry. Wearer's attacks are more likely to stagger and knock down foes.
Many thanks. I appreciate.
Okay. That seems good.
I've a knack for gathering items, and
You do 158 magic. Let's see if there's
Welcome
anything
to
better I can
quality
give
is
you.
what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the many thanks. I appreciate the business.
So, need anything?
Okay, I think we're good now.
Stop by again soon.
there a... There's a rift stone, but is there a fast travel point? I don't think so. Port crystal. Use the fairy stone will instantly transport you to the location of a port crystal. Can't use the port crystal, but well, the fairy stone can use the port crystal.
With the port crystal placed, we'll be able to use a fairy stone to return here in an instant.
Okay.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost
2,000 gold
hospitality
to
in...
rest?
There
Oh
are
my
worse
god.
things than turning in a... Tis an odd thing to wake after the sun has fallen.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace. Feeling rested, I trust?
The road's at your leisure.
What's the good captain at?
Well met, sir.
Oh! Hello. There was a port crystal here. He said he'd be
Now
at the
there's a
tavern.
worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Not a care in the world. Just as it should be.
Look at the crowd. Next size.
Living's hard, but dreams are free.
What's to be done about this?
Oh,
Your
here he is.
Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Fine wares all. Now, where was I headed?
My body's not forgiving me.
The road's at your leisure. Gotta be somewhere to make some
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true Arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you.
Okay, well, I'll get back to, no. guess that's gonna be it. Let's just go ahead and hear about this.
Have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Vernworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
We have been charged
Okay,
with felling
we got a new
monsters.
quest, so it's time to wrap this one up here. It's been a
I can
minute.
scarcely wait
These
to
are
see
probably
what we'll
going to be
discover along
longer
the way.
episodes, since this is a big
Trevo
open
Mine is
world,
but a
and I
stone's
have
throw
no
from here.
idea what I'm doing in it. So,
Pray, allow me
hope
to
you
show
don't
the
mind.
way.
In any case, I'll wrap this one up here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.